Fairy Tale 448, because I missed it, and 449. Now, in these chapters, I'm going to touch on 448 real quick. Basically, it's Makarov getting his family together. Fairy Tale's back, baby. So it's them celebrating, right? And then them kind of, knowing that there's a war. Alvarez is going to invade them. So it's going to be a war. Natsu's very, very confident, but I'm not very confident. I think Fairy Tale, they are fighting for their lives because these wizards are beasts. Now, hopefully when the war happens, we do get some epic moments and we get some sad moments. I want to see a few deaths. Even though this is a comedy, a lighthearted series, I want to see, I want it to take to the next level. I think we've all been wanting that for a couple of years now, but we just haven't got it, Hero. But let's see what he does with this in just this epic war that's going to happen. Now, 448 was definitely leading into this chapter, and that is Mavis. Mavis Lumen basically telling a story about her relationship with Zeref and her history. And we see that she was fascinated with Zeref. They meet, she's fascinated, she knows about the curse and this and that, but she still wanted, to become friends with him. And they do become friends, but they separate. She goes off and she, Zeref, teaches her a lot of magic. He teaches her mostly everything, kind of, not that he knows, but yeah, kind of, but that she knows of today. She uses black magic, and it's not perfected, and now her body is just, she can't age, she can't grow up, she has to stay small for the rest of her life. But we see her basically helping guilds out, taking out other, guilds, and then we see Makarov's father. We see Makarov's, Makarov's father was kind of a trip. We see the other heads as well, future heads, headmasters. So it definitely was. It was pretty crazy to see Makarov's father, and then we see pretty much Mavis. She wants adventure. She's just dying for something, and she runs off. She runs into Zeref again, and Zeref and her have this great emotional, not emotional, but they're very happy to see each other. Mavis really, really likes Zeref. I mean, she really likes Zeref. I mean, it looks like at one point it looked like they were gonna kiss, but she tells him about using the black magic, and he says, "Why did you do that?" Even though she thinks that he is kind-hearted, when she looks in his eyes, she sees a kind-hearted man. He just kind of ruins the moment by saying, "Why did you use that black magic? Now you're immortal. Now you're cursed like me. Now everybody around you will die." And basically, that's right. She's immortal. Everybody around her will eventually die. She will be pretty much, she's immortal, man. She will be a lonely person. And she runs off crying, and she's yelling, "Why are you spouting? Why are you saying this and that?" And then, Zeref is emotional too, because that's the only person that really could walk alongside him. Excuse me. So, so it ends with Mavis crying and, trying to piece together what she just learned. And we're going to see more of what Zeref is after, and, everything else that's explained that Mavis in the next chapter, I believe. And it was a pretty good chapter. I really did enjoy the chapter, the history of her relationship with Zeref, Makarov's father, and just overall this chapter was better than 448. I think 448 was okay, but this was a step up just because we know more of the history, so the first. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and please like the video if you like it, and comment below and I'll answer all you guys' questions. What do you guys think about the impending war, and what do you think about this history lesson here? So thank you guys for listening. Dan the Man, aka Dan the Sun, is out.